Hello, and welcome to Strings and Things, episode 2. Obviously, in this episode, we are going to discuss guitar playing. In the previous episode, I discussed things such as the G chord, banjos, and how important guitar playing are to banjos. Because if you don't have a good guitar player and you have a banjo player, then it just might not work out. Anyways, in this guitar playing episode, we're not really going to play guitar, but we're mainly going to talk about guitar. And the reason for that is because sometimes playing the guitar becomes overrated. But talking about the guitar gets you paid day in and day out. I can't tell you how many Guitar World magazines I've read, how many acoustic guitar magazines I've read, and all these things. If you just read about guitar playing, then you should be good, right? Is that the thing? Let's test it. So, some beginners might want to start out tuning like that, but masters want to tune like this. And then sometimes, they have what are known as harmonics. And, I used to think that that was, interesting. And so you can tune a guitar to harmonics. But really, what you need to tune your soul into is the light. So sometimes this guitar malfunctions a little bit. Even though it's an acoustic guitar, it's supposed to work perfect every time and stuff like that. Sometimes you can overplay them a little bit so they don't work quite right. See, you can slightly detect that buzz. So if you recall in the previous lesson, I was talking about how pianos don't have the right key. Well, turns out that's true. Really, to make a really cool piano, if you take a baby grand or a Steinway baby grand or a Steinway grand or different types of pianos and stuff, you actually have the ability, because there's 3 notes per each key and stuff like that, you can actually intonate them in a certain way so that they inflect different types of things. And so that's really where the talent of a piano tuner lies. And so when I said in the previous lesson that the piano didn't have the right key, I was right and I was wrong. So understand that. Music is not perfect, but it is an expression of perfection. You get what I'm saying? So whenever you compose music, you don't want to play like me, because I never compose music. I always play straight from the gut, straight from the heart, straight from the brain, and straight from the cock. That's what you got to do every single motherfucking time. And in a That's the busted D chord that I was talking about. See how this finger goes here, that finger goes there, this finger goes there, and then you go all there. And that's what you just call messing around on the guitar. Like, you don't really know what you're doing, but you kind of do, and so you just kind of do. Right, dog? That's big inappropriate picking. That's what like people that don't know how to play the guitar really do. Like they go, my name is, I don't know how to play the guitar today, but I'm gonna play it anyway. So that's how you don't want to do it. But if you do it melodically and you do it sensually, then you become a performer on par of Yanni, if you know who that is, of the early 90s. Yanni was a very good performer, according to a lot of old ladies, many of whom have gotten their COVID vaccines by now. And that's what I was talking about before.